Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. If Capricorn is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. And if there is anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Capricorn, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And a look at that. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Discs. That is something new beginning. This is the start of a new venture, a new adventure, maybe a new job, a new career. Maybe this is beginning a new journey, right? Some new travels. Let's put that into some context. There we have our Hermit energy. We haven't seen the Hermit in your readings for a while. Wow, look at all of that major arcana. This is all very, very good energy. Wow, very air, fire, air, fire. This is nice. This is really, I think this is good. I think with the air and fire here, this feels like this is how we're going to rejuvenate ourselves, right? This is how we're going to kind of warm up our bones and get our inspiration back, perhaps, right? Let's select the mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. Whoa, that card. These two cards just jumped right out. Interesting. All right, mystery card, alien on top. We're not going to look at that one until the very end. And hopefully it will tie everything together and give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. Okay. So let's take a look now. These two that flew out, what do we have here? A Queen and a Page of Swords. So we do have a lot of air energy here. Okay, so I think the air is going to be an important factor in our reading today generally. We have major, 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 major. A lot of major arcana. We have some fire. We don't have any water. We have a little bit of water in this, the Art or Temperance card. Maybe we have a little bit of kind of spiritual water up here. And maybe a little bit of water here with the Empress. Otherwise, not a lot of water. We do have the air, though we're not lacking on air. And we've got some earth energy here with the Ace of Discs, but also the Hermit is some earth energy. Okay. Well, let's look at this Art or Temperance card first, because I feel like that's kind of where we're coming from right now. I think we've been in the kitchen for a long time. Yeah. It feels like we've been working and striving and really, really toiling for a long time. Could be why we don't see any water energy anywhere here is because we kind of don't feel it. We've kind of lost that a little bit. We've lost that connection with what we're doing, with our work. Yeah, with some aspect of our life. Maybe it's work, maybe it's your social life, maybe it's your business, maybe it's your friends, maybe it's your family life, whatever it is. I feel like we've lost that water energy, that sense of meaning and purpose, that inspiration, that devotion. Right now it just kind of feels like work, right? So I think this is why we've come to a tarot reading. I think that you've experienced a lot of difficulties in your life. There have been a lot of challenges for you. We've seen that in the different readings that we've done here. A lot of challenges. And it could be now we're feeling this hermit energy. Every once in a while in the Capricorn readings, we'll get the hermit energy. It seems like it kind of comes out of nowhere sometimes. When we're kind of least expecting it, oh, there comes the hermit. I think the hermit with the Ace of Pentacles is talking about your impulse right now, your need to take a solo vacation, to get away. It feels like we've been in the kitchen, we've been in the fire, in the furnace for a while. And we're starting to kind of lose our fire. We're starting to kind of lose our passion maybe. Lose our connection to what we're doing. So it could be time for us to start something new. Maybe go on a new journey, start some new hobby, a new avocation, a new project, take a trip somewhere. Maybe this is just kind of going off by yourself and spending a couple of days somewhere. Go to a hotel, go camping, right? Treat yourself to something. As an exercise in self-care, but as a meditative exercise too, But I don't think we should look at it like that. I think we should look at it as kind of a retreat, right? We're treating ourselves. We're retreating ourselves. Not as something that you have, not a vacation where you have to go and just do more work somewhere, but just some place for you to get away and just relax, just reconnect with yourself, right? Allow your body to restore, repair, rejuvenate, right? I was going to say reheal. I don't think that's a word. Maybe we've coined a new term, reheal ourselves. Because I think what we're really trying to do is we're trying to achieve this spiritual refreshment, right? We need to feel like we're taking in enough of this spiritual energy, this divine blessing, this grace into our life. We need to reconnect with this spiritual waters. And that, I think, will kind of translate, it'll kind of come out on the other side as the waters of love and devotion and pleasure and joy in what we're doing. We'll get that passion back again. So I think we're really looking to reconnect with Source, reconnect with Spirit, reconnect with ourselves. This isn't a group activity, okay? And I think we've got the air energy here. These little two from the Smith Waite, my pocket size deck that I use for the mystery card, these two came out because they kind of were saying, hey, wait for us. No, I'm sorry. You, respectfully, you're not invited, okay? This is the people around us, and see, we have more air energy here with this court card. We have these 3 air court cards. I think this is the idea that our troubles want to come along too. We have to respectfully say, no, I'm sorry, you can't come with me. This is something that we need to do on our own, because I feel underneath everything, you are this Empress energy. And it's not gender specific. You are one that is responsible for building the life, for keeping everything going, for taking care of things, right? This is the builder. This is nature that is constantly growing things and taking care of things, nurturing things, maintaining things, building things up. It could be your own business. It could be the family situation. It could be just with your group of friends, or whatever we're talking about here. It could be everything. Underneath it all, you are responsible. Involuntary, isn't it? No one forced you into this, right? This is your life. This is your nature, to be the creator. And I think lately it's felt a little bit more like work and a little bit less like a calling. Now, this isn't to say that you're just a homemaker, or you are just a caretaker for other, or a caregiver to others, nothing like that, but that in your life generally, you are the one responsible for building everything and maintaining everything, even if maybe you're retired, maybe you live alone. The weight is all on you, and you want to feel that spiritual connection with it again. You want to feel like you're being creative and you are creating. Not that it's just become work, that it's just become kind of grueling work, that you're just in the kitchen, and that you're not actually able to eat at the banquet, right? You're the one preparing the food, you should be the one eating it too. You should be served first, honestly. That's a different reading, I think. So I think you're stepping away from things, but just enough time to reconnect with this energy, reconnect with the star, reconnect with your sense of purpose, to feel that it's your calling again, to make sure that you're on the same page as Spirit, right? To see if maybe did we get off track? Did I make a misstep somewhere and I'm not quite under this starlight anymore? We just need to check in with Spirit. I think that involves this Ace of Pentacles. Start doing something new, something that's just for you, something that is kind of a solitary work. Something that isn't you're not just preparing something to give to somebody else. I think you do that all the time anyway. I think that's why we've got the Empress, and that's why we've got these two little small swords cards that are kind of following you around saying, don't forget about me, wait for me, I want some too. This has to be just for you. Whether it's just a day in bed, whether this is taking yourself to a restaurant, whether this is just going to a hotel, going camping, taking a little trip to the mall or to the park, or whatever it might be. Just going somewhere quietly and meditating for a little while, whatever it needs to be. I think it needs to be for you to reconnect with your inner light and your starlight, and make sure that this starlight is still penetrating you and you're still in sync with these two. Right? And that's why the hermit usually goes to a secluded place, a mountaintop, where there are no distractions from all of this air energy. There's no one around to need anything from us, so that we can connect with the divine. Okay. And the good news is, well, the good news for everybody really, is that it's going to put you in a better place to take care of things, You're not leaving. We're not just cutting things off here. You're coming back to action. You're still, this is you kind of returning. This is the Knight of Swords. This is you feeling that fire again. You're refreshed. It's like everybody needs a break, if you work a 9-to-5 job or something, or more. You've got to have some time off. You've got to be able to rejuvenate, to restore yourself, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually. But you will be back, but not today. This is you letting them know, I'll be back, but maybe I don't know when, but don't worry, I'll come back. Okay? And that's what you have to tell these little swords cards here. These are your problems, and they are just going to have to wait. The ones that can wait will have to wait. Okay? I'm not saying that you need to just abandon your job or your family or whatever. If you just don't show up, well, you might be let go. Okay? But the idea here is that we want to leave our problems for tomorrow, because right now you have to take care of you. Right now this is all about self-love and self-care. We got to get this water back. There's no water here, right? This is honestly the kind of reading that I love to do. And it seems like every once in a while we get this in a Capricorn reading. You need to de-stress. You need to declutter your mind. You need to put all of these problems aside for the time being. Everything that can wait until tomorrow, let's wait. You need to rest. You need to de-stress. I think that this Four of Swords, it's in your general energy because this is what we need. We need at least the bare minimum. We need to just like have a little bit of silence. We need a little bit of quiet time. We need to be able to relax our mind and de-stress. Okay. I see things are getting kind of frustrating. We just need a little bit of relaxation. This is the Four of Swords. It's also about that fourfold breath, right? As a means to kind of quiet things down and to slow our brains, slow our minds down a little bit. Your mind's going a mile an hour. That's my daily office reference. So this is the kind of the minimum state that we need. We just need a little bit of rest. Gosh darn it. So these things are going to have to wait. And I feel like this, if this turns out to be a vacation, maybe it's going to be maybe it's a year, maybe it's a day, maybe it's a year. We don't know. Spirit will let you know. When we return, we're going to be in a better position to be this emperor, right? We can't forget about the fact that we have both of these, right? Emperor and Empress. And I think you're both. You have to be both. But if we lose one or the other, see, we have this where you've been doing both for so long that we've lost some of this connection to it. See, this is kind of fire and water. This is Emperor, Empress. This is the same that we feel here. The same energy. That we've been doing all of the work for a long time. We might need a break in order to reconnect and realign with our purpose, with our starlight. So the Emperor in this position is a couple of things. I think it's time for you to let the other people involved take care of things, right? Your problems are going to be there when you get back. They can handle it. Maybe this is your business. Maybe you need to step away for a couple of days. Things are going to be okay. They can handle it. Someone else can be in charge. It's going to be okay for a day, a week, a year, whatever the time frame is. Because I think you've been doing both. You've been doing Emperor and Empress. You've been making the decisions, and then you've been kind of doing the work to build on those decisions. You know? So maybe we need to kind of delegate so that we can rejuvenate, recuperate. But I think this is also some energy that says you're more comfortable when you're both. You like being in charge. You like managing everything. You know, you like being the one to make the decision and then to follow through and do the actual work. Right? You love being both. I think it's how you function the best. But it's not sustainable forever. We need breaks here and there. Yeah. In order for us to be the best that we can be, I think you've got to go hermit sometimes. We all need a little bit of hermit energy in our life to reconnect with our star above and our star within. Okay? So these problems, they can be figured out over here, either when you get back or by someone else who can take care of it. But right now you need to rest, to realign your energies. Now we've got the Six of Swords here. And this is a balance that we don't want. It's almost like I feel with this card that we really don't want things to be okay while we're gone. Secretly, a little part of us. Because we want to be the ones in control. We want to be the ones to do all of it. We don't want things to be too perfect while I'm gone, right? This is that kind of perfection, and this is the card that we're kind of worried about. We're worried about things being too good without us. That these people will all function just fine when we're on our little solo vacation. So we don't want it to be too perfect, right? But this is also what we need. We need it to be fine. We don't want to get a phone call every 5 minutes asking us a question or needing our decision on something. We want our heart and our mind to be at ease. We want to forget about it. We don't want to feel worried about it. We don't want to feel stressed out about it. We want to be calm in our heart, that things are going to be okay. And we want our minds to be on our needs, on our rejuvenation, our connection with our starlight. We don't want to always have in the back of our mind, gosh, I wonder if things are okay, back there. We need to be able to detach a little bit and have that kind of assurance. Okay? And this is all really leading up to you getting back in the saddle with this gusto, with this Princess of Wands energy. You're just rushing back in with this restored energy. You're ready to just manifest and tackle even bigger and better projects, expanding the business, just doing all of these amazing things. That this is what it's going to take. And then when you return, when you're ready to come back, it's going to be just intense activity and excitement and creativity. You're going to come back with all these new ideas. It's really going to allow something to gestate within you. This spiritual energy is then just going to flow from you. This is really, I love to do a reading like this. This all of this energy feels really, really good. Really, really does. Let's look at the mystery card now. Thank you, Alien Simon Mork Ripley. Mystery card, what is that going to be? Well, I think it should be some water energy. I would like to see an Ace of Cups here, to be honest with you. I think the Ace of Cups is the result that we're looking for from all of this, right? Reconnecting with things, getting that inspiration again. Maybe an Ace of Wands, that would be cool. I'd like maybe when we do the mystery card, maybe we should just say, hey, everybody pause the reading. And in the comment box right now, write down or type in, what you think this is going to be. And then replay the video. All right. Well, let's do that now. Okay. All right. Well, I think it's going to be an ace of something anyway. Right. No. It's the Fool. It's the beginning and the end of all of this. It's the method and the result of this. This is a card that says, just forget about everything. Just go have a good time. Right? Just go and just let your mind be free. Just no care in the world, right? Just go and play and have fun. Just be spontaneous, do whatever kind of wake up in the morning, whatever you fancy doing, just go do it. A little bit of freedom, right? Give yourself this little solo vacation. Give yourself a day off where you can just do whatever comes to you. Just go play, just go have fun, right? And this is also the energy that we're going to be coming back with. This is the originality. This is the ability now to innovate. You've got all of these good ideas. You've tapped into the spirit here. So you're coming back with just even more innovations, inventions, good ideas, plans. But to do that, you've got to let go. You've got to be able to have fun. You've got to be able to be a little carefree. Yeah, I'm glad we get, this is better than the ace. Better than the ace. One thing I want to do before we go is check in with an affirmation card. This is the language of flowers. And I usually cannot pronounce the names of these flowers, so hopefully we'll get an easy one today. Agapanthus was the last one. I couldn't say that for some reason. I don't remember what reading that was for, what sign. Maybe it was for Capricorn, I don't remember. But I like to do these. They're always very positive, right? And this reading has such a positive vibe to it. I just want to see if we can get anything else that we need. A Lenten Rose, protection. Conserve what you have. Save a little. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe this is kind of a good piece of advice for the future, for the long term, right? That you always need to conserve a little bit of your water energy, a little bit of your devotion, your hard work. You need a little bit for yourself, right? Conserve what you have. Save a little. Protect yourself. Don't run yourself ragged, right? Always make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Save a little bit of all of this creative energy for you. I like this. I think this is very positive. We're going to do an extended reading too, Capricorn. If you would like to stick around, just click on the link that is either above or below in the description box. New readings come out every day, 6 a.m. Chicago time. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. All right. I want to thank you for being here, and thank you for letting me read for you. The Fool.